So it happened this last spring. I really thought I made a video about this, but I went through and looked and I couldn't find it anywhere. So I live in an apartment complex. I went outside one day. I couldn't find my car anywhere. I called the police thinking it had been stolen. The dispatcher looked and said, no, we actually have record that it was towed by this specific company. So I called the company and they said, yeah, we towed your car because you didn't have the proper parking pass. And I tried to explain to him, yeah, I do have the proper parking pass. It's like right on the front windshield underneath my oil change sticker. And they said, no, it's not. And if you need to discuss anything further, you need to call your apartment complex. So I call the apartment complex and the lady tells me, yeah, we were told that your car was towed because you didn't have the proper parking permits. I explained to her it's a mistake. It is right there on my front windshield. And she goes, well, let me look at the pictures that they attached to this report. And she's like, well, that's weird. There's no picture of your car attached to the report. There's supposed to be. Let me call this, tow company and see if they can send me over a picture. So like after an hour of waiting, they still hadn't sent it over. So I called the tow company back and I'm like trying to be super cool about it. And I told the lady, like, look, this is literally, it's just a mistake. Go out, just look at the front windshield. It is right there underneath my oil change sticker. You can just hook the car back up, bring it back to me, no harm, no foul, like not a big deal. And she's like, no, we can't do that because I'm looking at the pictures right now and there is no sticker there underneath like your oil. I see your oil change sticker, but there's nothing else underneath it. So you need to come down here and pay, hundreds of dollars. I forget how much it was. It was like $600 or $800 to get your car out because on top of all of this, they apparently had it for 3 days and I just never realized it. So I paid $80 for an Uber, go all the way down to the tow yard, and go figure, my stupid parking pass, the little square sticker that I've got is right underneath my oil change sticker. So I got all the charges void, but then at the same time, this lady that's physically at the tow yard that's like helping me is having to call corporate to have like all this stuff voided. And corporate is like giving her a hard time. First saying like, well, she must have gone into the car and stuck the sticker there because it wasn't there in any of our pictures. And this lady was like, no, I'm looking at the pictures like that's in the email. If you zoom in like really close, you can actually see the parking pass sticker on the front window. So in the end, I ended up getting my car back without having to pay any added fees. But, I still paid $80 for a stupid Uber to go down there. And you know what? I did make a TikTok about this because I remember like everybody telling me that I needed to sue the company for the cost of like the Uber fees and stuff like that.